Alright, Repella part 2. Don't know how much is left. Oh, Peppers is still with us too. What are we gonna do here? Papers, please. We're ready to leave, just need to grab my papers first. Oh. Is that it? Who's got the papers? We're at the entrance. Okay, so let's go the opposite way.
Koalas. They ain't what they used to be.
There we go.
I don't have any lockpicks. I've got to find some more. They don't want me in there. Open that? For what? There's a horse over there. A towel. He's out of the way now. What the fuck have they got a plaque for this for?
On the 17th of January 2061, Town Magistrate Dan White tripped on a sleepy Siberian husky and promptly broke his foot. And died. Maybe that's the part you're not thinking of.
What? I can't really see anything through that.
I don't think there's anything in here. QR code that leads to
I'll leave that there.
Russian? I think it was Russian. Just a sentence in Russian. And I don't have the technology on my phone to... Chapel? No, I don't think it. Chapel. Never got the coin. No, that just points out all the stuff. Not a hint.
He's not gonna let me pass.
No, I know where this is. Do we need to go to the basement? Okay.
Mixing alcohol with whatever the hell Zimbiel is, obviously not a great idea. Pills, cigarette, it's a radio. It's probably all for the pain in his leg. This must have been found outside of Shambles.
Attention, this channel is reserved for the emergency broadcast system. There is no immediate danger. Please resume your duties. I repeat, this channel is reserved for the emergency broadcast system.
Smooth
There is
operator.
no immediate danger. Please resume your duties.
That's pretty good.
It's a short rifle. It's stuck in this case. Maybe it turns the power on and off. It's a black box.
Anything else okay?
Crutches. I can't do anything with that. It's an invoice. Ned Kelly Skin, DLC. Who the fuck would buy this? Those cleaners are going to be busy. I really shouldn't linger.
How do we actually get it? Yeah.
Maybe this guy takes care of the little garden here. It's a funny place to be barbecuing. Nah, I've got no lockpicks. Nah, I don't need him anymore. I've already got the horse.
Horse.
Looks pretty comfortable.
G'day, mate. What'll it be?
Who's that little statue supposed to be?
That's Sheila. I'm guessing you're not from around here, huh?
Nah, who is she?
One of the best damn mercenaries to come out of this town. Should have seen her in action. Sure, she was unbelievable. Bandits, critters, deserters, none of them stood a chance. It was almost like they couldn't wait to throw themselves on the end of her blade. She was one of a kind.
Yeah? And where is she now?
Nobody knows. Disappeared years ago. Here one day, gone the next. Poof! Just like that. Wish she'd come back though. Shambles ain't the same without her. Here, read this.
If I have time, I can help him chase down that fugitive he's after.
Bear with me, I'm just looking up what to do next. I am not sure. Waste anybody's time trying to figure this out.
Seems only the magistrate and his minions are allowed inside. Looks like they want to keep people out. I'll leave these guys alone.
No. Oh, for a fact, I can't get it. Oh, that's what.
It's that little dog I found earlier. Goose. I wonder where I can get a pineapple. Oh, those cleaners are going to be busy. It's a lever. It's a lever. I don't need it. Nah. He's busy. I strongly doubt he's of any use.
I don't know.
I suppose he's a guard. I'll leave him alone. I reckon they're all full of fruit.
Yeah, right. Little pineapple.
Corn on the cob. Fresh broccoli. Wouldn't eat it if you paid me. I wish I had money for one. That must be Michelle behind the counter.
It is very...
Can't do that until I find some more lockpicks. Must be tricky fighting with a cane or a sword.
What you're supposed to do if you've lost all the lockpick.
A large container full of hay. This barrel, it's not quite like the others. It's a stick.
Did I have the leak?
That's a juicy looking steak.
It's a javel. Nope.
Best if I don't touch that. That's kiwi fruit. Strawberries. A healthy looking plant. He looks preoccupied. That's a kiwi fruit. What's their fascination with fruit? Something's written under it. In French, maybe? I don't know what those letters mean. Must be the leader here. A sink. It's a dummy.
Getting around a lot easier. Where'd I get the horse?
I haven't ridden a horse in years. Hopefully it's like riding a bike. When it's time to leave, the horse will be waiting for me. Bruce's? Nah, I've got no lockpicks. Hey, it's a small wooden buck. Nah, I don't need him anymore. I'll leave it. It smells alright.
How am I supposed to find more lockpicks or something to that effect? Hit it. Ooh. All those papers are in the basement. Upstairs, of which we...
That'd be a bit of a fall. That'd be a bit of a fall.
Got something. That easy?
Hey, you awake? He's out of it.
He's out.
Looks like this is it. Might use this later.
Okay, now which actual way is... Okay, here we go.
So, where do you think you're going? Leaving without saying goodbye?
But fuck your motherfucker, baby. That's how that goes, right? I'm pretty sure that's the lyrics.
What are you gonna do? Shoot me?
We messed with the bullets, I forgot about that. Kinda, not really good.
Let's get going then.
We did it!
I got it.
It was quiet, now you're serene.
Match for the target.
This is taking too long. We need to get ahead of them.
Did you also hear the gurgling noise
This
afterward?
is Tochka 466.
gurgling
Do you
noise
have anything to report?
Никак нет.
Никто не вернулся и ничего не происходило.
Acknowledged. I believe they may have taken refuge in a nearby settlement. We should send word and move immediately.
Agreed. I will call for support. Pack your things. Malitec, eto točka 46. Ja zapraszam Wartuszka w naszym, takuszem Mestopolasini.
This place, yep. That was my handiwork from the beginning of the game.
Nobody was here when I stashed all the gear.
Never mind. Just relax. I'm gonna stay with her. I reckon you can deal with this. This is all I've got. Be careful.
Not so bad, is it?
Oi, what do we do if the owners turn up?
You kidding? We've got all this. Anyway, for all we know, they might not ever be coming back.
Was that a fucking horse?
Settle down. You didn't hear anything. It's the rain.
Nah, I heard a fucking horse. What if it's the emu gang?
Now, why would the emu gang use a horse? You're off your head. Relax.
Nah, fuck that. I heard it.
Don't you go treading that muddy shit back in here.
Well, I reread that. Now that it's quiet, your ears are ringing. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. Like rain in games.
Don't you come in here. I've got a gun.
It's clear.
Why not?
What's the matter? What's happened?
We both think you're pretty useful to have around, but before you speak again, it's important you think things through and answer us truthfully.
Our friends died because of you.
From what we can tell, it's the MSS that raided our shack. But we're out in the sticks. They never come out this way, which means you must have done something pretty bloody stupid.
Or he used to be one of them. You saw him in the room with that guard. He's ruthless.
Is that it? Were you one of them?
Hold on. What is it you think I've done? I haven't...
I saw you come out of that machine, and I saw how you killed those people soon after.
Yeah, well, I did that because... that machine was...
Well, spit it out.
You know what? Just let me start from the beginning. I was at home, alone, and the phone started ringing. And now, here we are.
It's the
You're
whole
telling
game.
us you were alive when this country was first invaded, that it happened 15 years ago, that you only came back into the world a few days ago, and that you're 135 years old? But not only that, you've been carrying on like a Fruit Loop in the MSS are after you for no reason at all?
Well, most of that, yeah. I can also do this thing where the voices in my head help me to solve problems. I know it sounds strange, but...
He really is a madman.
Here, put these on. We're leaving soon. When you're ready,
Really is
come
a
and meet us. We'll see if this entire trip was worth it.
How's it going?
Almost through!
What is it?
Bloody beautiful.
You're telling me we did all of this for that?
You didn't tell him?
I wasn't sure if he was one of us.
Что за трата моего времени? We want to leave this place. No more living on the frontier, no more wild creatures, and no more RAEF.
This here's the coordinates for Separo. And this will get us inside.
The gunrunners we took it from made frequent trips to Sapporo to buy and sell weapons. They would deliver these weapons to the RAEF to help conscripts fight on the front line. In return, the RAEF allowed the gunrunners to live independently.
But they also had their help when it came to traveling to and from the city. Usually by air. We'll have to make our own way there.
What's so great about Sapporo?
Opportunity. The only opportunities out here involve dying horrifically.
So you're saying I can come with you?
We know you can pull your weight, and it'll be well worth it.
You won't have this opportunity again.
Okay, I mean, sounds better than sticking around in these parts. So what's your plan?
We need to find some transport. The horses can't make it all the way.
Yeah? And where can we get transport?
The Americans.
Sir, I have found someone who I believe came into contact with the target.
Who is this?
He is the local scribe. He confesses to forging travel documents for a male visitor to the town. I suspect this visitor is the person we are looking for.
When you created the permit for this visitor, did you follow regulations? Regulations? Did you add a valid RFID to the document?
Yes, of course. And I keep a record of every pass I issue. Here, look.
Very good. Execute this man for treason.
He's got a gun. He's gonna do it if I don't do it.
Wait, no!
With a valid document, we will be notified as soon as the target proceeds through any local checkpoints. We leave. Now.
What was that? I was not expecting that.
What are you grinning about?
All those years locked away. You can't even imagine. It's just nice to be outside.
Enjoy it while you're able to. Between here and where we are going, it is a lot less nice.
There's no need to worry. I'll hang back a bit to be sure. Just show your pass, and away we go.
Listen, this might not go to plan. Be ready to grab that gun on my side, just in case. Excuse me.
Oh, look, visitors. How fortunate. Your papers, please.
Here they are.
What is your purpose for visiting this region?
We're exterminators, headed north for work.
Unrestricted? From Shambletown? Huh. Give me one moment.
Oh, fuck it. Do it.
Почти попал.
Oh.
Now that I think about it, that didn't happen. Let me go over it again.
Now that I think about it, that didn't happen.
Да, алло, это КПП СБАД-4. Звоню спросить насчет пропуска, который был выдан гражданину.
Ты понимаешь, что тут происходит? Магистрат просто...
Что ты делаешь? Брось трубку нахер!
Звони кому-нибудь еще,
Пошел нахер, козел! It sounds very chaotic over there. Your papers are fine. You may pass.
Cheers, mate.
Next!
I think in an alternate reality, I shot that guy.
Sir, we have a match on the target ID. It looks like it came from a checkpoint. North of Shambletown.
North? We have to assume that they are headed for Sapporo.
Sapporo? That's what means.
Precisely. If they make it to the city, we will have no chance of reaching the target.
How will we intercept them? We'll be shut down if we fly across the border.
We will fly as far as we can until we are forced to continue on the ground. Arrange for a detachment to meet us 20 kilometers north of the checkpoint. We will be safe until then. This is of the highest priority.
Yes, sir.
Well, it's getting dark. We won't make it there tonight. We're gonna have to pull over.
We're
set
over
up camp.
200. That's fucking
Who's up
awesome,
first
dude.
watch?
What up in the world? You're gonna have the most expensive cars around.
Scared me. What's the matter? Can't sleep?
Are you joking?
So that's
Listen
the
to
natural
that.
progression of the game. That's fucking cool anyway, though. What is it?
Yeah,
Not that I know anything about cars, but...
Though, I did want to ask you something.
What is it?
Let us say I believe you. Your story, I mean.
Well, at this point, I don't know what else I can do to convince you.
No, you misunderstand. I want to know if you could. Tell me what it was like
Sweet.
back then.
You mean back before I went into the capsule?
Please.
Okay. So, back then. Well, I hadn't been home from the war for long.
Cool car to fix up in a game, though.
Yeah, it was... Well, doesn't really matter. It was like any other war, I suppose. But when I got home, it kind of messed with my head for a while.
How do you mean?
Wouldn't you rather hear about something else from back then?
Continue.
Would you own one in real life if you could?
Almost every night, I used to have this dream, or nightmare, I guess you'd call it. I'd relive the same event again and again. It started in a big tent where we'd eat all our meals together. Me and my unit. We never had enough cooks to go around, and so sometimes I'd get the locals in. One night, after a day of fighting, we were all sitting there stuck.
I actually do too. It's funny that you say that.
Something and legs it. We looked around
I
at
don't
each
know
other
exactly
for a
which
few
one, but
seconds, and then a flash, then darkness. I remember how my ears wouldn't stop ringing.
There was a bomb?
The cook, he pulled the pin on a pot full of grenades and bolted out of there. Killed most of my buddies outright. I don't know how I fucking survived. Before even really knowing what happened, me and a mate were after him. Figured we'd found the tunnel he'd scurried off into, so we dived in after him. A few traps here and there, but I made it to the end. To a big wooden door. Like a rat. I thought I had him cornered.
What happened to him?
Him?
Ooh, pee-pee, farty
Fuck
fart.
knows. Never saw him again. But when I opened that door, I lost it. I took out every frustration I had. There
Oh, boy.
and then. I ended up killing 3 civilians. Basically kids.
That is awful.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It was awful. Barely got any sleep after that.
Well, that
Drank
boy.
myself into a state every day. I put a gun to my head, Christ knows how many times.
How you
But
doing,
now,
buddy? How's your night going?
Ever since I was in that capsule, nothing. I don't feel anything when I think about it. Been sleeping like a
Yeah, well,
baby
that
ever
one.
since.
What happened in there?
I'm not sure. It feels like
Pretty loud, too.
feels like I lost my mind or something, but I don't know. I don't think so. I can't explain it. Anyway, that's enough.
Things
about
go
me.
terrible. No.
What about
What's
you?
going on?
What about me?
What's going on, man?
I don't know. What about Ned? Where'd you meet him?
That was a while ago now. Where do I even start? I could tell you about why I met Ned.
Go on.
My sister and I were born into the RAEF. Our parents died when we were very young, or so we were told. Most of our time was dedicated to making ammunition for the troops. Little fingers are best suited for that type of work. To us, it was all we had ever known. And so that was life.
How'd you end up leaving?
You cannot leave. You can only escape. When I was 16, my sister was killed by a group of... Well, if I'm being honest, I do not even know. On the front line, there are so
Pecker stuck
many
in my
months of
zipper. No. I hope that's not
After
true.
she died,
man.
I had nobody to turn to.
That's awful.
You were on a front line?
Yes.
Your
Where
pencil
most
stuck in
of
the case, did
fighting
you?
and border protection takes place. I needed to get as far away as possible. I knew that engineers would often
That's a
travel
good
long
one.
distances to maintain RAEF structures, and so I did all I could to join them. One
You did, though?
afternoon, we were tasked with bringing down an old railway bridge to make way for a newer one. I decided to be on the other
heard
side
what?
of that
Jeez,
when
yeah.
demolitions began.
Fuck, man.
Where'd you go from there?
Fuck, man.
For many months, I visited many locations. Living day to day did not get any easier.
That scene in fucking...
But being with regular people
the Bulgaria, I think
reminded
it
me
is?
of being with my sister.
He's stuck in a
Then I came across Ned
VCR.
and his group. From the beginning,
He was stuck on
determined
rewind.
to get us all to Sapporo. It is a shame the others will not be with us to see it.
Oh,
Sounds like you've been through a lot.
that weird feeling all go through my legs and nuts when I think about getting anything like
I
that
will
stuck in
remember
something that
that.
it's not supposed to be stuck in. Yeah. Ugh.
Listen, if you're
Mhm.
staying up, do you mind if I try sleeping next to noisy Ned over there?
Be my guest. I do not think I will be getting any more sleep tonight.
Tired today. Yeah.
He was now on a path headed north into the
What's that?
wilderness, and hopefully out on the other side. Unfortunately, not everyone will be resting that night.
It's your first time up there, isn't it? How's the view?
It's pretty up here.
No time for sightseeing. Your clearance ends in 2 hours.
They want this one alive.
It's if it was moving.
Right?
Oh, I didn't do it because of the dot.
And from what I've heard, he has protection.
For what they're paying? That doesn't surprise me.
Imagine if it was moving.
So,
really.
What are you up to tonight?
Things are getting pretty
I wonder if it'd just be like it came around every time you go,
I haven't heard a word from Alex in days now.
It would. It absolutely probably would, yeah, really. I guess if you had it on play or
This
you had to
is
fast
a big
forward,
one.
oh,
We really need
everything's
the money.
moving way too fast to
I'll
fast
head
forward.
back as soon as I
Everything.
can. Just wait for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is like
Here
2073.
it is.
He's supposed to be somewhere on level 27. There's some equipment on the roof. Be careful.
Says the guy sitting on his ass, hundreds of kilometers away.
Check Mike.
A rope can be tied to this. I shouldn't go in there without my equipment. Not yet. I've got a job to do. Whatever that is, I don't need it.
Ah, I see.
Here it is.
My equipment.
Identity confirmed. Greetings, Agent.
Hope nobody sees me take this. Ugh. The notes didn't mention this'd be blocking the path. This window's different to the others. Seems to be made of tempered glass. I'll need something that can easily break it if I'm to grab that drill. A fire hose, but it's locked. It's a fingerprint scanner for that shutter over there. A plant. Seems to be made of plastic.
Plug you say. Oh, I have a lock.
Oh. Fuck!
Oh, it's infinite. Oops.
Oh.
Fine.
Shit!
They gotta be so many.
Pretty
man.
easy. A padlock. I bet I can use this somehow. A padlock.
Padlock to break the window. No, that's not how you want me to do it.
What on earth am I doing?
You've seen it in movies a million times. Obvious. Hell of an entrance.
A poster for the AFS. I reckon I can bypass this keypad. Then I can...
Halt. You are not authorized to use that device in this sector. Cease all unauthorized activity immediately.
Okay.
The volume seems excessive. Christ, what now?
Oh, sorry. Thought you were someone else.
You seen this guy around here at all?
Yes, quite a bit, though not recently. What did you want again?
I just need to know which room he's in.
What are you, AEA? You look like you can handle yourself.
In what way?
I have this neighbour problem, you see. He lives at 2702, next to the elevator. He keeps making complaints to try and get me evicted. For what? A little bit of music? He's driving me up the wall.
Right.
So,
Heidi
go and
Richards,
see if you can
what's
get him
going
to
on?
Stop.
How's your night
Then,
going?
I'll tell you where
Good
the
to
other
see you.
one
Thanks for
lives.
stopping by.
Nothing's ever easy, is it?
How many days you got left? It's got to be
In
very
this
close
city,
at this point now.
Drug use can land you in a bit of trouble. Maybe there's a way I can use that to my
I beat my duo. Yeah, just imagine, yeah. Packing like crazy.
That music's bloody loud.
Just packed my the last of my house today. Oh, that's fantastic.
Don't need to call anyone at the moment.
Still a lot of fucking work getting to the point that you're at.
The following presentation is a paid advertisement.
What's your poison? The use of Zimville is punishable by confinement, banishment, or death. If the drugs don't kill you, the punishment most likely
Got so much
will.
done today. That's awesome.
Ask
What's the
yourself,
day? How many more days you got left?
worth the risk? Don't be a clown. Turn it down.
Thirsty? Try Sliminga, suka. Suka-Cola.
8 tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Wow, that's fucking great.
Introducing
That's great.
the new, the improved.
Oh, 8 days tomorrow. I see.
Bot
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Get yours today.
8 days tomorrow. Is that what you mean?
Critters got you down? Bandits breaking all your stuff.
You
Monstrosities
don't mean 8
making
a.m. or something tomorrow, right? You mean 8 days. So next Friday. I see.
Liberty left.
Are we gonna skip this?
Technology bringing you down.
Just
yearning for a simpler life.
A TV running looped ads. These things are everywhere.
Hello?
I'm looking for an old friend. Does this guy live around here?
Old friend, huh? Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, I know him.
Which room's he in?
What's it worth to you?
What'll it cost?
A good night's sleep would be nice. You hear that fucking racket over there?
Kind of hard to miss.
You're telling me. Every night with that shit. I complain and complain, but nothing ever changes. Go convince her to give it a rest, and I'll tell you where your friend lives.
That music is fucking loud. I bet I can make it much, much louder. But
So what's this game? This is Repella, which is a Repella fella. Either way, it's just a fun fucking name to
Go
say.
through the wall somehow.
But it's really just kind of a side tale of an army vet, more or less, an Australian army vet. But he was put into a tank that time passed differently, and now he's 135 years old, kind of solving crimes and stuff like that. Trying to figure his way back. I don't know where the hell he's trying to figure his way back. Kind of put into like nuclear bunker, and then all this stuff happened, and he came back out of nuclear bunker. Now this is just kind of what's been going on.
Nothing I've got needs to be
It's different. It's it's funny. It's very funny. Her story's not so funny, but
2701. No answer. That music's Oi! Open up! What is it? Can I get you to turn the music down? You're disrupting the entire floor.
Oh, you too, huh? Piss off!
A tunnel. Guess it's in some place called Pico. 2704. Nobody's answering. Fucking hell. The neighbors must love this, but I'm good here. A large window. There's one of these at the end of every floor. Nice painting.
Hello?
I know the music's a pain in the ass, but do you think you could stop making complaints?
Not likely.
why thought we'd get anything different than that.
The volume seems it's no point. She won't turn it down.
Could we a little further down? We'll go into our window or something.
My target could be in there. A rope can be tied to this. I can't do anything with that. Looks like one of those things window cleaners. This opens the shutter, but it's already open.
Got a hose? Yeah, I think I already used it though. I used it to get into the window. Miss Killer, oh shit, what's going on? What am I playing? This is Repella Fella. Repella Fella. Repella Fella. Pretty interesting PC game, that's for sure. Hey, go right now. How's that gonna help? Overcard. Busy. How are you? Long time no see.
Hello?
Shredded?
What?
Shredded.
Shredded?
Not shredded. Shredded.
Shreddy? I'm going to hang up now.
Exactly what you expected. You call a random number. The fuck am I supposed to do here?
No point. She won't turn it. Broken glass. If I try to touch it again, that turret will turn me. That device is protected. That device is protected.
Doing fabulous. That's fantastic to hear. I'm doing all right. Doing pretty good.
If I try to touch it again, that turret will turn me into fish food.
Eject the battery.
I suppose I could set that off, but I don't really want an alarm to detect smoke.
The following presentation is a paid advertisement.
The mat on the ground. Ooh.
What's your poison?
A TV running loop, a floor mat. It's for wiping nothing on, or it's for wiping your. It's a
Very
red mat.
good call, Rocco.
Sitting in front of 2702. The photo frame. I can't seem to dislodge it.
What does that mean? Means it's also not a thing? No, it's just gonna do the same thing.
The photo frame. The tunnel. It's a nameplate for the photo above it. A poster for the AFS. I'll get closer to it
drill.
first.
Fuck, where's the spark plug?
A plant.
Oh, the car.
Not yet. My car. Not my car. Not my car. I'll use it when it's time to leave.
So we shouldn't take a spark plug from him, is that what you're trying to say?
The lights. A spark plug. I bet I could use this to break some glass.
Bet you could. You take it? Oh, okay. Infinite.
Fuck!
Oops. Yeah.
Shit.
I think we memorize this kind of shit.
Fuck! Got it. Nothing for me in there. This should come in handy.
133847, you have to remember that?
Nothing for me in there.
What did that? Oh, okay, I can use the phone now, but what did that fucking? It's a 75-step process. Safety meeting. Oh, shit. I am stoned now, though. Quick and easy. Even a little sweaty. We still didn't get this, did we? Run! Oh, damn, I just set up a fucking fire alarm. 1 second.
Hello. I'd like to make an order.
Please continue.
A single vial of Zimbiel. Can you get the address from the phone I'm calling on?
Yes.
Great. Bring it to the roof.
Confirm payment. Payment confirmed. Your delivery will be with you shortly.
The worst placements for fucking smoke detectors you could ever have. Just on the other side. What happened right there? Sheep delivering us drugs. Oh, that did not help the headache. Not one bit did that help the headache. Have a grenade off the little kids on Fortnite. Nice. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's good to see you. Good to talk with you. Haven't seen you in a fortnight. No, it's been a hell of a lot longer. Been years at this point. It feels like. Sweat some kids. Yeah.
No point. She won't tell. 2704. These security devices. Some are hooked up to that turret. Gotta be careful.
Oh, is this guy gonna come drop me drugs off here or something?
There's my little bird.
Road deliver drugs is a fantastic idea.
I bet I can use this somehow.
How can I use drugs?
He's not gonna change his mind. I asked her to turn it off, but she wants to be a bitch about it. Nah. That device is... I asked her to turn it... 2704. These security devices. Some are hooked up to that turret. Gotta be careful. I don't need to go to another floor.
Some.
These security devices. I don't think words are going to get me anywhere. If I try to touch it again, that's a red mat. Sitting in front of 2702.
Like one of these two people would want them as an offering.
He's not gonna change his mind.
Oh, we get the door code. Is that?
The photo frame. I can't seem to dislodge it. McLean's fire supplies.
Give me a lot to work with here.
Nothing for me in there. Wonder what this is doing here.
32. Is this guy remembering this part? Yeah, that's a good call. The main star, the main guy.
Looks like one of those things. Not yet. Not yet. I've got a job to do. A large window. A large window. A large window. I don't think so. A rope can be tied to this. Looks like one of those things window cleaners hook themselves up to. That's a landing light.
That is a landing light.
A plant. Maybe this 2704. 2704. That device is protected. That device 2704. This could be it, but nobody is coming to the door. I'd rather not shred my fingers. No point in shutting that. My car's back that way. Don't need to call anyone for the moment.
Ah.
Hope nobody sees me take this.
Recorder.
Apparently I can open the framed photo in the hallway by pressing certain areas.
Actually say that. Compromise or no? As an industrial grinder was used to cut a hole in the outer layer of the exterior wall. Our apartment is rated 3 stars of security and needs remedied ASAP if there's any confusion. What ASAP might be might mean, allow me to clarify as soon as possible. We have covered up the compromised photos. Oh, so I'll just frame, put a hand on each side of the frame, press inward, it will detach immediately. So I should be able to.
This must be the damaged part of the wall I found in that work order. With the right tool, I reckon I can make a hole here.
Okay.
A spark plug. I could use this to break glass. I'll just borrow that for now.
He's making her way through their dogs just on the floor. Ah, which one's that? 202? 351 is 10. Cool. We got the code. Now we can play with the drugs, call the cops on the guy. Let's look at the spark plug so we can get the. Could just. Use the gun to begin with.
I'd rather not shred my fingers. That device is protected. He's not gonna. Done. Now for the police.
Police, fire, ambulance?
Yeah, hi. I've got a friend I'm really concerned about. I just left his apartment and it looked like he'd been doing drugs of some sort. I think he mentioned the word Zimviel. He's really unwell. I think I need the police.
What is your address?
I'm not sure. I've never been here before. Can you trace the call? He's in apartment 2702. I've got to run.
The police are on their way.
Hi.
Good evening, sir. Do you mind if we step inside for a moment?
Yeah, I do. What's this about?
We've received a call in regards to Zimviel use in this apartment.
Zimviel? Yeah, good one. I've never touched that junk in my life.
You need to calm down, sir. We can still do this the easy way.
Who called you about this? Oh, it was that nosy bitch up the hall, wasn't it?
What's that on the floor?
What's what? That? I don't know, mate. I've never seen it before.
Likely story. Step outside.
My name is Senior Constable Stevens, and you are under arrest for the possession of a prohibited drug.
This is madness.
We are going to ask you some questions in relation to this, and you don't have to say or do anything if you don't want to. Anything that you do say or do will be recorded, and that recording can be used in court.
It's not mine. Someone's planted it there.
We'll discuss it at the station.
Oh, come on!
He's not in. These security devices. Some are hooked up to that turret. Gotta be careful. I got rid of your problem. He won't be back for a while.
What happened? Did you see the police that were here?
Don't worry about it. Where can I find this guy?
Yeah, room 2701. Someone's living there, but I haven't seen that guy for a while.
Have a good night.
I'm gonna be sick.
He's fucking blasted. I should take advantage of this. Need a hand there?
Huh?
Come on, let's get you inside.
You're pretty.
None of that now. Come on. Looks like a lab of some sort. He has access to the systems on this floor. Looks like I've got a few options. Option 1. I could make a bomb to blow the door off its hinges. From there, I could reconfigure the automated turret and use that rifle to deal with the leftovers. Option 2. I can call for someone to provide support from an adjacent building. But first, I'd need to gain entry myself. Maybe I can find someone to open the door for me. The third option. I can shimmy along the side of the building from the balcony. Then I can use the gear from the roof to clear the place out. Neither option will guarantee the target lives. Probably hooks into the security system. Somehow. Don't care what's in it. Seems a little cryptic.
There's a bunch of steam. Commence option 1.
For this to work, I need to assemble the pipe bomb. And for that, I need a battery, the rifle, the lab gear, the pipe bomb. It wasn't bolted down. Mine now. A pizza place flyer. Sounds like room 2701 use them a bit. Huh. They're empty. It's for the vent. A box with one.
Why, hello there.
A QM bot. The new model, right?
Yes, miss. Defect free. I am the latest and greatest.
Sure you are. What have you been programmed to do?
I am to guard my companion, Michael Higgins, with my life. Beyond that, I am not permitted to say. Sorry.
What if I told you I know of someone who wants to hurt Michael?
That person would be very unfortunate, miss. Unfortunate indeed.
Seems like the best option.
Good. Come with me.
Right off.
This little piggy goes in my pocket. I bet I can use this somehow. I can make a bomb with this, but I need a power source of some kind. Remember why you were...
Inject when you're injecting. That's funny. Zone area. Oh, I see. Jimmy.
It's the tube sucking air out of the room. I don't really need much to do it this way.
Battery. Could have used the screwdriver on the smoke detector. Like my smoke detector. In.
I bet I can use this somehow.
Yeah, it's a good idea to make that just dark screen.
There. That should do it. The door won't stand a chance. I'll be taking this.
Was that option 1? That's option 1. That's option 1.
Mr. Abelev, I'm with the AEA. I know this is your apartment. You can either come out here so we can have a little chat about what's gonna happen, or I'm coming in.
Stay in your room.
5.
Arm yourselves.
4.
Female intruder. Kill her.
3. 2. 1. Very disappointing, Mr. Abelev.
Target perimeters have been modified.
What is she waiting for? Someone call for backup.
Target spotted. Target down.
Anna, where are you? What have you done with her?
Target
Oi,
spotted.
drop it!
Target down.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't think he's here. I should look around for clues.
That was just pieces of her. Jesus.
Maybe his kid stays over now and then. Nothing of interest in there. What clues should I gather from that? My hands are already pretty dirty. That bomb was effective.
Congratulations.
That bomb was effective. An oven. That served its purpose. I don't need to touch that. Nah. No.
So you're off to
My
bed then?
target, this is all kitchens. My target's good. No.
So there's
That's-
nothing you
this
need
is,
to grab
I
in the
can't learn
kitchen.
anything from that. Nothing's out
Okay.
there.
Nothing you need to grab from anything?
I should check out this room first. My hands are already pretty... It's blood. Pretty dark. Hard to see. I can see well enough.
What?
What clue should I gather from that? No, I'm looking for clues on my... Nah. I should be looking for notes or objects that can help. A microwave.
Microwave. Yes.
That's not...
What was it?
No. I'll look elsewhere.
Where else? Oh. Here. Unless they said something about it and I just didn't notice it. There was no indication that we were supposed to look there. Ah.
Why are you in my house?
I'm... Just... You almost gave me a bloody heart attack.
What was all of that noise? Where is Mama?
Mama's having a nap. Is this your papa?
Yes, Papa. Do you know him?
I do. He sent me to fetch you, but only if you're on your best behavior. Do you like games? Wait, of course you do. Would you like to play a game with me?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to pick you up. And I need you to close your eyes. If you close them really tight for a few minutes, you'll win a prize. Reckon you can do that?
Yes. Did Papa teach you this game?
Nah. I'm betting he taught you how to hide though, right?
Yes, he is very good at hiding.
Okay, here we go. Can you tell me your name?
I am Anna.
That's a pretty name. I'm Matilda.
Is Mama coming?
Oh, shit.
He had pizza.
This is it, Ritka.
So, where can we find these Americans?
Haven't got a clue. We're almost as useless as you are out here.
What the bloody hell was that?
We should not wait around to find out.
Let's split up and talk to the locals. Come find me if you learn something. Remember, as far as anyone else is concerned, we're exterminators.
And please, try to keep that thing holstered. We are not here to make trouble.
What she said. No more outbursts.
Yeah.
Dog is pretty psychotic, even though he doesn't look like it.
Christ, I'm itchy.
G'day, travellers. Can I interest you in a free tour of the town?
Yeah, go on then.
Great. Follow me. This here's the, store.
Is that right? It doesn't look like a store.
Well, it is. Come on. And this is the local, watering hole.
Looks like a petrol station to me. This isn't a very good tour.
Oh, well, you get what you pay for. Keep up. And this is where you give me everything you've got, you fucking dopey cunt.
That fucking feel good in there, fella. That fucking feel good. Huh? What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Where's the other one?
How the fuck would I know?
Can you help me out here?
With what? This clown?
Yeah, get rid of him.
Fucking some bullshit fucking die cunt. There you go. How's that? Oh, thanks. Uh-huh. Tours by wheelchair. Coming soon. Nah.
Ooh.
Seems to be locked. I don't have the code.
Keep the fuck away.
Might use this later. I'm too far away. How's it going? You seen any Americans around here?
You should not be asking questions like that.
Says who?
Keep asking and you might find out.
Says who?
Wombat pie. I bet that's tough.
Boiled water.
All this space and they dump it here. Nah, I've got no lockpicks. Can't do that until I find some more lockpicks.
Thank you, boy.
G'day.
Why are you armed? Who are you?
I'm an exterminator. Have you got anything that needs, exterminating?
Apart from some bandits. No, not in this cold. But it will be warm soon, and the ice roaches sitting on the bottom of the river will return. You could kill them, if you are still around.
You've got roaches in the river? Isn't it frozen?
Еще один истребитель, который башкой своей думать не умеет. That is where we settle when it is cold. When the warm weather returns, the river will melt, and they will multiply instantaneously.
So warmth makes them multiply.
Like swarms of locusts.
Why is he on the floor?
He has been rather unfortunate as of late.
He fucking reeks of alcohol.
Regardless, leave him be.
The first thing I need to learn.
Might be worth buying to see what's behind it.
I'm not sure that's for sale. A small battery. High performance power cell. It's a big knife in a sheath. Seems expensive. An electricity box. Hey.
No. I am a coward. Our lives are ruined. 2 of our men were killed. The little ones were imprisoned, and they have taken our women. Oh. Блядстве. Криминальные сволочи. My wife was taken by the Gopota.
Dick smells
And
electronics.
what do I do about it? I sit here like a scared little child. What must she think of me?
I don't have those on. Sorry, Rocco, I don't have those ones on.
Even return to our homes.
Because I was playing only up, I don't have those ones turned on right now. Plus, I really don't think I would do anything this way.
Find out what has happened here. They will stay very clear of the area. There is nobody to count on. I need to do something.
Bears.
I just do not know.
Imagine.
Where to
Barrels, they just all appear.
What if I make things worse? I pray it's not too late.
Oh, Christ. Don't tell me these things are common now. It's a sign with the prices for all this stuff. Empty. I could open that with my crowbar, but I'd have no way of climbing down. The lid for a pot. I've got no use for it.
Ой, боже мой, они будут меня убить.
What's the matter?
I am supposed to take these dumplings up to the captain and his men, but they are all over the damn floor because of that hole in the ground.
Do you need a hand?
With this leg?
I love that movie.
Da, I do.
Up there on my
But
list
it
of
is
favorite
super
movies.
simple. I will sit here and clean this mess if you can run over and fetch some more dumplings from my trailer. Get a bag out of the freezer. Stick them in a pot of boiling water. Wait for them to float. Drain them off and then bring them to me. I can still make it in time.
Okay.
Спасибо. You are a lifesaver.
Before I do that, do you know of any Americans in the town?
American? Why do you? Actually, no. I am not supposed to say. Sorry.
It's blocked at the moment. It's not quite all the way closed.
There is nothing in there for you. Пизду отсюда.
Scoot and scoot.
It's a shutter. Doesn't look... Scoot. Transport? I wonder if Ned's Americans own this place. Our horses. We won't be needing those again. Solid green gates. They're closed. How's it going? What's behind the gate?
The Capitan and the rest are our men.
What about Americans? Any of those?
Americans? Here? You must be new to the region. Anyway, if you have no business here, leave.
You catching anything?
Let's run the river. Not a single bite.
Maybe you need some better bait.
Maybe you should keep walking.
Yeah, maybe. Another guard. Oh, what happened to your nose?
Oh, yeah, got punched, didn't I? That fucking dickhead in the robot shop's got it in for me.
Do you happen to know of any Americans around here?
If I did, they'd be in chains.
I don't want to go in there.
Titties.
I guess it's stuck here.
You do not need to come through here.
Actually, I do.
Who says?
I don't know. Some lady. She spilled all the food and asked me to make some more.
You do not know. Some lady. Very good. Even if what you're saying is true, you are not permitted to enter here. Go away.
Hey, Alexandra. Can you, help me out with something?
Okay. What do you need? It's so cold out here.
Then go and find a fire.
Why don't we find one together?
You are not my type.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Hey, Ned, can you, help me out with something?
What is it?
Just, come over here.
What? And then what do you expect me to do? Fuck off!
Do you want to find the Americans or not?
I'm gonna lead him away for a couple of minutes, but that's it.
F1
Got it?
2023 or PGA Tour.
So, fancy giving
I
me a
know
tour
nothing
of
of
the
the
town?
F1, but I've heard the PGA Tour is pretty
We
damn good.
could,
Maverick plays it all the
tour
time.
your place if you like.
Looks like it's fun. I'd play it.
Let's take a
I'd
tour,
play
shall we?
golf. There, if that's a deciding factor at all, Rocco, I'd potentially play golf with
Get
you
out of the
over
way. I can
racing.
start cooking.
I'd golf with you. Hell yeah, I'd golf with you.
Nah, maybe if it was something warm.
Are you a decrepit old man? Pretty much. Yep, pretty much. I like the I like the boring old man stuff. Yeah.
Stump. Maybe it's a seat. There's a rock next to the tent.
Greetings, visitor. It is my
That's fine.
duty to
That's
welcome you
fine.
to our busy little outpost.
Quite true now, actually.
Can I
Literally.
help you with anything? Do you have any questions? Stop it right there, criminal scum. You are wanted on 2 counts of indecency. I am placing you under arrest. Reset. Error.
Fucking
I'm
20
no
years
expert.
ago,
I'm pretty sure that thing's
all I'd
fucked.
play. Well, not all I'd play, but a majority I'd still play tons of sports games and stuff. 20 years? Yeah. Even like Tiger Woods 04? Up to 04, maybe? Maybe up to 08 or 09. I can't remember which way it went. Maybe 04 was the good one, and then they started getting worse from there. I can't really remember.
Okay, so first I have to get a bag out of the freezer, stick him in a pot full of boiling water, wait for him to float, drain him off, done. Might use this later.
They look like testicles.
Here you go.
Отлично! You did well. They go crazy for these things. Again, spasiba.
Just to get her out of the way. Now we can go talk to the...
How's it going?
Ah, a visitor. It's rare to see a fresh face in these parts. Got a machine that needs mending.
I was told I could find Americans around here. You know where
That's
they
the
might
exact line I
Is
say.
that why you're carrying that thing? For Americans?
Nah, nothing like that. I'm a pest exterminator. I was
Yeah,
told
exactly.
there are Americans
Exactly,
around here
yeah.
who can help with getting around the place. You know, like transport.
An exterminator? How convenient.
Some things almost, if they're like the obvious
I can
dig
put you
at
in the
myself,
direction of
then
the
it kind of
Yeah?
hurts.
And
Because
where
it
would
hits
that be?
home a little too hard.
Hey,
But other than that, yeah, no.
We can get to that a
Call me
little
a
later.
decrepit, boring old
First,
man.
I
I
want
don't
you to
fucking
look
know.
at that
That's
hole in the
fine. That's
floor.
very close to true anyway.
Recognize it?
No. Did one of your robots do it?
One of my robots?
You know what?
You say
You know
you're an
what?
exterminator.
What's that, Robert?
That there is the mark of
Oh,
a brabby.
speaking of
See all
what,
that green muck?
there's
It
this
leaves
thing.
it around any
Oh,
area
yeah?
it decides to poke its head through. The
What's
shit
the
of a thing
thing?
has parked itself in our fallout shelter for weeks now. We can't kill it, and nothing we do seems to shift it.
Right, well, I can see where this is going.
You're a quick lad. Come with me. I'll
It
introduce
has a
you.
weird name, oh yeah?
What can you tell me about this Brabby?
What's the kind of thing
Bloody
is it?
nuisance. And its name is Warren.
You gave it a name?
Wake up, Warren. I'll leave you to it.
What on earth am I supposed to do with you?
You could start by saying hello.
What the fuck? You can talk?
Aspirin. Cost me a buck at the local drugstore.
The smell of futility was
We'll help
getting
you
a
out,
little
aspirin.
old on its
Yeah.
own.
My headaches, I think my headache's kind of gone, but I'm just tired now.
Passing through, but to the point, Warren.
my headache is kinda
I
gone.
guess I need your
Maybe
help.
I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. I think I just needed
Help.
fluids.
Out with it.
I think it was one of those kind of
Any
headaches, you
chance
know.
I can convince you to leave?
Your scent
Hey,
may
thanks,
be
Void.
new, but your questions are as dull as the rest.
Well, if you're gonna be like that, I could always skip the questions.
Oh, goody. Half-witted and boring. Aren't I being spoiled today?
Okay, Warren. Oh, I can't believe I'm talking to a fucking wombat. What is it you want then?
I told that one what I wanted.
Thanks, Void.
And he brought me a goat instead. A goat! The gall of it!
How many times do I need to ask, Warren? What do you want?
I want a child.
A child? What do you want a child for?
Bring me a child, or don't. Either way.
Can I still just unload a magazine into the guy?
How can you tell if it's working?
Let's see, pre-war.
It's on, you silly goose.
recording.
The light is blinking.
Oh, well. Hello, darling. This is
Interesting.
me, your mummy. Fred, say something.
Hmm? Ah, yes. Hello, sweetheart. Should I call her sweetheart? This is a bit strange. Maybe we should name her first. Oh, what if it's not a girl? Can we start again?
Keep going.
Coding noob since Atari.
This is your father. Hello. Your mother and I are making.
He's gonna probably just eat it, I would say.
Fred, what was that?
Oh God!
That's my initial thought. Maybe they'll throw a curveball at us, but that's probably what's gonna happen. Gonna eat the kid. Or to hazard a guess. What is this guy doing?
The Brabby. It did this. It's a
Oh,
generator.
lockpicks. Oh my god.
Failed. Not what you want to see on a bomb shelter.
Gonna eat you? No way, you son of a bitch.
No signal. Some tinned food. But there doesn't seem to be much here. A kerosene lamp.
Imagine trying to climb up to the third bunk in a bunk bed.
I can't reach it from here.
Reach it. Speaking of which, I need another.
How's it going?
I've had better days. Much.
No, Boyd, you could fight me for it. But
What's the matter?
no.
Honestly,
I taste awful. I'm smoked in the wrong way, if you know what I mean. One second.
the guilt is unbearable.
Which bandits?
I am with Kubota.
Can't say that I've heard much about him.
That is very fortunate for you.
So, what are you doing down here?
After all I've done, I'm not sure I want to be a part of this world anymore.
Have to fight to eat you. Yep. He's a general, not a captain. Is there a general cereal? Convince him to live, convince him to die. Perez, what's going on? A long time no see. How you doing? I'm good, thanks. I'm good. Oh, no clips. There is a Captain Crunch. Well, cabin. There's no, what? CAP''N. New headset? Potentially, yeah. Yeah, it might have, it's all wireless now, if anything. Maybe. Move the camera around 17 times and all that kind of stuff. Goes that go up? Hey, there we go. How have you been, man? How have you been? Thanks for the shoutouts, Void. I appreciate it. Things are fantastic. Like, convince him to live, convince him to die. Anyway, General. Nope.
You know, up until recently, I felt the same way. With the way things are, I'd be surprised if most people didn't feel like that. Now,
oh shit!
I don't know who you are or what you've done.
Zero, thank you, man.
It doesn't matter.
Appreciate you, dude.
What matters is what you do next.
What's happening,
sure,
brother?
You could put that gun to your head and take the easy way out. We all could. But wouldn't you rather do something to change the way you feel? There's a whole world out there. What binds you to this place?
It's
or the
just so
bandits?
crazy and
I reckon
right
you should
into
just
it.
pick a direction and go. That's basically what I'm doing. Start a new life. Do something that matters to you. Don't sit down here.
Maybe you're right. Thank you, my
Literally seconds
No
later.
worries. Good luck.
Well, it smells like cheese. It's not cheese, but you're right. It does smell like cheese.
Warren.
Oh, I think I better press that. Nah, you glowing? Oh, thanks, man.
A little shovel. I don't need it.
I have lost track. Americans, there's no Americans around. Seems someone tried to shoot it, okay. Oh, Warren, yeah. Oh, well, fuck you too, Nightbot. Either I get a kid or you find someone on the way. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you too. The code to the explosives, wait. What is this guy?
Cranky old bastard.
Give me his fishing shit.
A frozen body of water. Probably connected to something larger
Can
outside.
decide between F1 and PJ2 or so. Downloaded both. There you go. That's the easier way. You got the space, you might as well do it. Does it feel okay till you're on the front legs tangled up and build in the kitchen tonight? Aww. That sucks, man. I'm playing EA Pro. I haven't been using it. Oh, I've been paying for EA Pro. Yeah. Not just I've been paying for the Xbox Game Pass, or just EA, just the EA part. So I'm gonna take a nap. I end up waking up in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, any time of night. Naps for the afternoon kind of thing, you know. Game Pass and EA Pro? Oh. I thought they... Or is it different than the one that they include with Game Pass? Or is it not... Oh, this is for PC, right? Oh, it's not included in the PC one, I'd imagine. Back in the day, I'd pay for Extreme Sports Game. That Extreme Sports Game. And you'd be up all night and day. Yeah, not really. I'm actually... comes with age and just how tired I am on a daily basis now, but if I nap in the daytime, which I... Sometimes if I know I'm gonna go live at night, then I nap for at least an hour or two in the daytime. And then I spend an hour or two convincing myself that I still want to go live and not just try to sleep for the rest of the night and stuff like that.
For a nail gun, seems to be missing one important ingredient. An RPG.
So yeah, I'm not good at napping. Gonna take a nap. Good luck, Boyd. See you tomorrow. Have a good sleep, my friend.
A shovel, a hatchet, kits used for emergencies. A hat.
Oh, I see the thing behind it. I see. Okay. That was just a hole. It's probably nothing. Nothing in here I can actually do anything with.
It's a small caliber pistol. Cash register. Already spoke to him. I don't need anything from this.
I don't know what to do next. Everything was pretty laid out for you, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. Robo repair store. Yeah, we know where the Americans are. It's behind Warren. We need to get fish.
Probably full of ice. It's a billy can. Over the...
What have you heard?
Not much so far. You?
It sounds like the outpost was taken over some time ago. I'm surprised they left anyone alive. I hate settlements like this. Depressing little places.
Can I ask you something?
What is it?
Tell me a bit more about Sapporo.
What do you want to know?
Well, what's it like?
I can't say for sure. I've only ever read about it. Apparently it was started by the Americans and Japanese over 100 years ago. It's well ahead of the rest of the world when it comes to technology. Remember that ute we were traveling in? The product of Sapporo.
I was thinking, maybe we should get to know each other some more.
Yeah? I suppose we've got time.
Where are you from?
Well, I grew up in a settlement called Pico.
Is that like Shambles?
Nah, our town wasn't quite that developed. We lived in an old train tunnel, though it wasn't really living, more like hiding. Rarely saw the daylight and ate mushrooms 3 times a day.
How do you live like that? What about medicine, water, and everything else?
Oh, that's what bushranging was for. Dangerous as hell, but at least we didn't have to live with the RAEF's insane rules and regulations.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I just can't remember what the fuck it's called. Riders Republic, that's the one, yep. Which I really kind of wish was put just straight on Game Pass and free.
Favorite visitor, welcome back. Might I gauge your reasoning skills?
Sure.
Damn, don't put a potential multiplayer fun game like that behind the paywall.
Head office. There are 2 candidates. One is male, the other
It was so good, was it? Yeah.
qualified to do the same job, but only one position is available. Who is better suited for the role?
I bet it was, man.
Either? I mean, if they're both qualified.
Correct. Your logic is sound. False lawbreaker. For dismissing concerns of misogyny, you are hereby sentenced to death.
I did what? Fuck off.
Reset. Error.
Whatever.
I heard nobody. Hey.
Are you waiting for something?
They do not let you up there without an escort. Somebody should be here soon.
You're taking those up to the guys in the building, right?
That is the plan. Someone should have been down to get me by now.
Before you go up there, do you mind if I try one? They smell amazing.
I suppose. You helped me out, so...
Delicious. Thank you.
Thing.
Miss Matilda, I tried the radio, but I guess you were busy. I still haven't heard from Alex. It seems these assholes won't be leaving until they put everybody in chains. I've tried minding my business in the box like you said, but I can't take it anymore. Between the bandits and the fat bastard in the shelter, I'm done. I think I can make it into the building by climbing the drain pipe, but I'll have to wait for sundown. If I can make it into the basement, I am going to litter it with the dynamite we bought from those Polish guys last month. Don't worry, I'll leave you some just in case. Now, if Alex or I don't make it, please don't linger. You did your best helping all of us during this shit. Even if it was your fault that we ended up here. You're one of the good ones. Okay, that's enough of the sappy stuff. I better get ready. I just feel like I'm forgetting something. So annoying. It was something important. Oh! Yeah, the new code to the hiding place. It's 00012. Take care.
He's at the explosive box.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I'll just take the bot. I'll take that.
Looks useful.
Okay.
I don't need that.
That one I've not heard before. Okay, so we blow a horn.
He's not going to help until the Brabby's dealt with. Warren. It's a drain, a table, bricks. These are big beds. Water, Warren, a so-called Brabby, a backup generator, probably a last resort. Medical gear. Sounds like he's got enough to deal with. I'll leave him alone.
I lost it. What am I supposed to do now?
Nah, it's firmly wedged shut. There's a decent-looking scar on his head. If I had a lure, I reckon I could catch something. Probably died from all the pollution. A fuel pump, but it's empty. Pies, nah.
Okay, that he jammed into the fence.
Already spoke to him. I don't need anything from this guy. bugs. I can hear water lapping under it.
Can we get it?
A big green gate. It leads up to some apartments.
What do we do with this guy?
Cranky old bastard. Cranky old bastard.
Oh. Story. With fishing, so...
How's it going, buddy?
Что? А ты знаешь русский язык? You'd have a more interesting conversation with a microwave than that imbecile. He doesn't speak English. He's only here to ensure that I don't create anything that'll be used against his little gang. Isn't that right? You daft bastard.
Я спалю это место, если вы попробуете что-нибудь.
A handheld minigun. That tool's probably got multiple uses. I can't tell where that is. I've never seen it.
Hey, that's a 10%.
This book says if I stop shooting like a shit cunt, I'll hit my targets. Might use this later.
I literally just got 10% smarter.
Nothing here. Scraps. I can't use that. I can't use nothing. Scrap junk.
10%.
Come on, Stace. Follow me, quick.
Wait up.
Oh. Look, straight ahead. I knew it. That there is what they call the hairy man of the wood, or a yowie. Big bugger, isn't he? And take a look at that nose. Blimey.
Harry? Is it safe for us to be this close?
Yeah, we're okay. Here, if it makes you feel any better, put some of this on the back of your neck.
Oh, good God! What on earth is that? Oh, it smells terrible.
It's just a bit of possum shit, you'll be right. These fellas hate the stuff. One sniff and they'll... Shit the bed! Leg it, Stacy! Rub some more on your neck! Here!
Oh, stop! You're getting into my eye!
Down he goes! He's being sick all over the place! Told you this stuff works!
Fucking hell, Harry!
Awesome shit.
A wheel? You must use these to fix the other robots. I'm too far away.
A ladder?
Looks useful.
Very useful. No? One hand?
That's a shutter. Nah, I shouldn't touch it.
How pretty actually.
That cracking sound couldn't have been anything good. I broke it. I broke it.
Any indication of which one's next?
That was the last one.
That's dumb.
I can't imagine it's very comfortable. I don't need that. If I had a lure, I reckon I could catch something.
follower of some sort?
I'm not sure how that works. Best I could do is smack it over someone's head. He's waiting for me to get rid of that giant wombat in the shelter. Seems like he's guarding that container behind him. Looks like they sell guns and transport.
I am unsure. I am supposed to.
I'm good. Sounds like he's got enough to deal. It's a generator. It's a failed. Not what you want to see on a boxes.
Yeah.
Survival gear, I'd imagine.
Tape, yep. Rice, onion, mushroom, hamburger meat, brown gravy. Great meal. Yeah. Are the rice, onions, and mushroom and hamburger meat all in one? Or is it ground hamburger meat? And these are all just kind of sauteed together? And then you're just eating it like that? You got like toast with it or a bun or something like that? You're just straight up eating a bowl of meat.
A so-called
bun type thing? Sounds delightful. It's all separated like that. You're like one step away from a... Yeah, ground beef. Like a step away from a very fancy floppy Joe, yeah. Which, don't get me wrong, that sounds fucking awesome.
I really hope they got more than this to live on. A vegetable patch, a hollowed out log. Event. Ferguson's Robot and Repair.
The ladder. No bun? No bun? You're just eating a bowl of meat with some extra stuff? You need a taco or something. Something. You don't really. I can't shoot like a shit gun? Oh, I have to buy a gun or something still. It's all mixed together, yeah. Was that the intended plan of the meal from the get-go, or was that leftovers you recombobulated? A bowl of rice with a bunch of stuff. Ah, there we go.
I can see the snow from here. Nuts. Z1000 floater oil.
This guy. Intended for the get-go? Well, I guess with the rice, yeah, that makes sense with the rice, yeah. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Can I buy that? I don't have any money yet, do I? No lockpicks, no money. Yeah. Gotta do this. How do you do that? I think I'm just going to my repair shop. I don't want no rice sandwich. Yeah, I hear that, or even in a wrap or anything. You like rice in a wrap? I'm not a fan of it. Like a chipotle wrap. I don't even think, do they still do wraps? I don't even think they do wraps.
Nah, I'll deal with his brubby problem first. Strange that it made a hole here. I wonder why. They look like plans for a car of some sort. Oh, what's this?
I had been trying to restore it before recent events.
No, I don't
Captors
want
took the power
no
cell I
rice
needed
sandwich.
to make it function. A shame. It would have come in handy when they first arrived.
A feed of some kind. It's one of many devices.
If I would enjoy brown gravy on a wrap, yeah, good point, yeah. Fuck, actually, imagine, it might be good. Take away the normal sauce that you put on and just put on gravy instead. Like, you definitely have a limited time before it just all went to shit and you couldn't hold it. Oh, that guy's up. Oh. Got it.
The stone. Must a block of crap. Seems to be a steel door stuck in the wall.
Rocco, I need your expertise. There's nobody better to ask this question to, I don't think. QN bot? I think they're both inserting something in this giant wombat's ass, regardless, but...
What is that?
Inflammatory generalization detected. Surrender now!
What have you done?
I said surrender! You will not get away with this, wrongdoer!
Good choice. Good fucking choice. It's like fucking... What do they call that? Death blow? Or death... The last fucking breath?
What a fucking mess.
He's not out of the way though. Unless maybe I don't need to actually...
I'll talk to him again if I need him.
You just go tell Buddy that the wombat's dead.
It's all sorted. Warren's not going to be a problem anymore.
Really? That's wonderful news. After all that's happened here, people will be relieved. Now, as for your Americans, unfortunately I can't tell you where they are exactly, but Yevgeny might be able to. You can probably find him in the service station drinking himself into a slumber. Take this if he isn't responsive. It'll help you snap him out of it.
I'll take that.
Got it.
Hey, what the hell do you think you're doing? So, you are the one who's been stealing my papers?
No, I only
I
just...
see you have a six-shooter. I hope you know how to use it. Thief!
This is like a quick draw situation, so I'm assuming I gotta get a shot off fast, right? There's no real fucking downfall if I get this wrong, though. That's the best part.
Take it! Damn thief! You will regret this!
Yeah, quick draw. Just literally a freaking... Cool.
Hey!
No.
Are you okay? I'm guessing you're Yevgeny.
Что? What do you want?
I'm looking for some Americans. I was told that you might know where to find them.
Oh, Господи. Американский. They took him. With everyone else.
Who took them?
Look around. They are everywhere. Like cockroaches. They call themselves the Gopota. Swology.
Atomic, my friend. How are you doing this evening?
Where'd they take the Americans?
Yeah.
You think I give shit
we're
about
getting...
Americans? They took most of our
Yeah,
women.
yeah.
And
I was gonna say we're
killed
getting close to the end of this, but there still looks like there's at least an hour left. Hour and a half.
Just tell me where.
Of perfect gameplay, me not screwing up and trying to figure stuff out.
Going to do about it?
I'm an exterminator. I need transport, and I'm not leaving until I find
Still has
what I
very
came
funny
here.
moments to it, though. This is great.
Tell me where they are, and maybe I can help. Krish... what?
The Gopota came to the outpost a month ago. They rounded up the women, children, and most of our belongings. Oh. And one American.
And something
They
different
took them to
with
the big building.
your hair?
one
Oh, I
of
have.
It was
You
one
noticed. Wow. Jeez, you noticed.
A
It's
second
literally just on the
American
opposite
tried
side.
to sneak in afterwards.
Just on the opposite side. You know what
But he was caught.
I mean? Like this.
Or killed. Who can say? He owned the store here. We called him Pindo.
But that's why I still have some, because I've done that my entire life.
There is no way to get them
Gone back and
without
forth.
being seen. They have
Thank
a
you very
spot
much. Handsome mother trucker.
The front door is heavily fortified.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. I
Only
appreciate it.
way to make inside the line.
Thanks for noticing too. Jeez.
With
You
escort.
got an eye. You got an eye for
One
detail.
exterminator. Да.
Well, yeah.
Хорошо. Then maybe we have chance. If we could get them to invite you inside to help with something. Perhaps something in the ventilation. You could find your Americans and everyone else.
Kind of,
Ah, that might work.
kind of Paul the Back.
Got anything around here that needs exterminating?
etc. Oh yeah.
We have a
Used to be
Brahmin,
really bad with it.
but that
Yeah.
will not do.
Okay, so I need to get rid of the
Hairspray,
spotter on
yeah,
the
I'd
roof,
imagine.
and then put something into the ventilation that needs exterminating.
When spotter is removed, you will
I tried
have
for a little while doing the whole.
If they figure out what is happening, then it
I don't
will
even
be
know,
over
like,
for
just-
all of us.
Right.
Taking the extra
me
20 minutes to do your hair, you know? Not really worth it. Never stays the way you want it to anyway. One gust of wind comes along and it ruins absolutely everything. And you talk to anybody about it and you go, hey, like you're a hairdresser. How do people combat this? How do other people do this? And they go, they put this stuff in their hair and this is how they do it. And I go, okay, well, that's what I'm doing too. And it's not fucking working. So you're lying. Or you don't know. Or everybody has that problem. And they're just constantly fixing their hair everywhere, so fuck that.
I'm not sure that's for sale.
I don't have any money though, do I? Need to agree to the plan, okay. Let's talk to these two. Simple, simple, simple.
Learn anything?
Yeah, I heard that a group of people were taken to that big building on the hill up there. At least one of them was American.
I heard that too.
Great.
Surely somebody else can help us.
There's only one type of vehicle we can use, and from what I was able to find out, it belonged to the Americans in this town. I assume the one they're keeping in the big building can tell us where it is and how to use it. It's not like we can turn back, so we need to talk to the guy.
How? They won't just let us inside.
No, they won't. But I think I can get them to take me there.
Yeah?
We're exterminators, remember? If I can manage to sneak something pesky into their ventilation, I can then offer to help get rid of it. But first, I'll need to take out that spotter on the roof.
If you do any of that, the entire place will erupt in chaos.
What other choice do we have? Let's do it.
We should act quickly. Ned and I will wait here. As soon as we hear a disturbance, we will handle the Capote in this area.
Wait a minute. 1 second you don't want me to hurt anyone. The next, we're going to wipe out half the town.
You brought us this idea. If you've got a better one, feel free to tell us about it.
All right. You should also talk to the locals. I'm sure they'd be willing to help.
Break a leg.
Sudachi.
According to this, there's a type of bug that settles on creek beds during the winter. Maybe I can catch some to use on the building. As for the
Hey,
spotter on the
Nightbot,
roof,
fuck you too.
that rifle might do the job.
Cool, so I can take this?
A rifle. It's got a pretty big scope on it.
Yeah, can I have it?
Never been great at long-distance shots, but still, a rifle.
Okay,
It's
the
got a
other
pretty
thing
big
was this
scope on it.
rock.
These are termites. They won't do shit inside the building's ventilation.
Nope,
Termites. I need another type of bug.
same rock. Where's more bugs?
From what I can see at this height, it's best if I don't go down there again.
I use half a can of hairspray and fall asleep and the lock would fold over my head. Creating a shell of death for my hair. Yes, yes, yes. Just gets to the point where it's crispy all the time kind of thing, and it's like coarse all the time. Yeah, man. Yeah. And then probably like wet it the next day even too, right? Not even like wash it. I wouldn't necessarily need to wash it. Just kind of wet it and get it back to the right spot, and then just start hairspraying it again too, right? That's what I do even still now.
What kind of robot is that?
Ugh, that's a QN bot. Blasted things. Most are taken out of service. They have a fatal flaw. Their CPUs are defective. It renders them almost useless. If you see one outside, just ignore it.
Find some bugs. Where are bugs? Where are bugs?
A hole in the floor.
Yeah, bugs back there.
Apparently, the Brabby did this.
Down here. I think I should be way too far to be able to go down here without moving. But any bugs in here now? No?
I don't need to touch any of this now. Cans of water.
Where the hell am I gonna get bugs? If they're not the termites under the rock?
I've finished in there. A power pole. All this space and they dump it here. I can't imagine it's very comfortable or warm. Never been great at long distance shots, but still, wonder what it shoots like.
Servo. Address.
A bell. I don't need it. It's an empty bottle. Nah, he won't be any help in that state. I'm not even gonna try to touch it. I don't need these.
Ori? Hope he's Ori. Kids are fighting. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, bad. No problem, man. You do your thing.
There's a kitchen inside.
Where the fuck am I gonna get
For
bugs?
when you need to keep things cold in the cold. A rock. I don't need it. It might be good for smashing stuff though. A bucket full of shit. I need to get closer. It's an outhouse. It's a shitter.
Bitter. It's an outhouse. Oh.
Nah, that's too high for me to see.
Doggy door's not gonna do anything in this situation. This guy?
G'day. Can I borrow your rifle for a minute?
What for?
Does it matter?
Up to no good, are ya? You want my rifle for that sort of thing, and you're gonna have to do us a favor.
Yeah? Like what?
I've got no bullets for it. They need to be handmade, no shit with me hands. Macrojets, I think they're called. I came here to ask if the robot guy could sort some out, but he smacked me in the face. Fucking blacko. If you can get him to make, I don't know, 10 of them, I'll let you use it.
Okay, deal.
Here you go. Watch out. Kicks like a bastard.
I'll take that.
Robot guy. Robot dude, make me some bullets.
Do you know how to make rounds for this thing?
Hey, microjets. I know how, but I won't do it. Did that swiveling little weasel send you in here for this?
The guy who owns it? Well, yeah, but I need it for something else.
Everyone overstayed his brother just because his brother didn't.
And I'd like to return the
His
favor.
bullet kicked him in the
But on one
stomach. Oh,
condition.
Jesus.
And what would that be?
That man is a
Kids,
slave.
man. Oh, man. Two boys,
Comes
too,
by every
right?
couple of weeks to gather more and more of us. I won't aid him. So,
They
I'll
fight
make
a
you
lot,
10
too.
rounds, but 9 of them will pack far more of a punch than they're supposed to. Use the one that functions properly and leave the others alone.
Yep. Yep. Jeez, man.
Well, yeah.
Bros, yep.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Give me 10 minutes.
It'll pay off in 10 years or 20 years or whatever kind of thing, right? At weddings and all that kind of stuff later on in life, right? It'll all pay off. They'll be great, best of friends and helping each other out, and they won't be hurting each other anymore. And not really, I feel like it's last bit they're getting on each other's nerves. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're not really
weird.
Not really little fighters. That's good.
Hi, this is
Something going on.
Lieutenant Jim Barnes
World, the
from
schools, all that kind of stuff.
I've got a
Are they into summer break yet,
strange
or
reading here on my console.
just about to be?
It's classified as a Class A entity detection. I have no idea what it means. It says to contact a supervisor.
It's summer.
Yeah,
we
that's
need to get
right.
out and do stuff.
Class
Yep. Yep. Oh,
No, me
hit
neither.
that like 7 times today. Just
Thank
today.
you.
Never hit it. Just today I've hit it like 7 times. Next week is last week. Ah, I see. Oh, that's her phone.
Go away.
Next week is last week. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Gamescom Canada is this weekend too.
Better be good.
Oh shit. Where's that?
Shut it off.
Out your way, I take it, is it?
No, not you. What are you saying? Yeah?
It's gone Canada.
And why are you calling me? There are other people. Class A? Are you absolutely sure? Where?
Yeah, it's here as far as I know. That's fucking cool. Are you going? Hope you're going. Hope you're gonna go check it out and stuff. Even just to drive by.
I'm in a rush. I need something fast.
See what's going on, you know?
Fast? Well, most vehicles are being used for drills at the moment.
I'd find a way to sneak in.
Wish I could help.
This is an emergency. You don't have anything set
I
aside?
can very easily look like I'm staff, you know.
I'm
Get away with
sorry.
being the IT guy.
That car belongs to the colonel. Besides, I don't have the keys.
Not a problem. If he drops by, just, make something up. I'll deal with it later.
Okay, miss.
Let's see if I can remember how to do this.
That's cool.
The
Weekend VIP passes. Oh shit! Hold up, I might go for a bit each day. I have to Google it. Looks like quite the game. Nerd event. Oh man, I'm jealous. I've been to stuff like that in Toronto, but fucking
Here you are. And remember,
potentially
you've
30
only
years
the
ago.
first round.
Actually, potentially 30 years ago.
It's useful.
Easily.
A marker pen.
That's fucking cool, man. I imagine you'd almost want to go, unless you kind of can get everything accomplished in one day that you want to see or something like that too, right? Then, and it all depends on how much of a bitch it is to get there and get out of there. That's usually the bigger pain in the ass than anything. Getting in and out. What am I supposed to do? Bugs. We need to find some bugs. Oh, ladder earlier. Yeah, we can go do that now. I only got 10%, don't I? Oh. Take a strange
Looks like there might be a fair few of them. Guess that's their flag. There he is, the spotter. Oh, I've got one shot. Better make it count. Haha, got him.
I swear. Oh, that's a great idea, though. Go one day with and one day without. If. And yes, this is a long game for no reason. Absolutely. I think there's still about an hour left. That's what I was just looking at. If I actually make it through this. Those have got to make everyone here's going. Sounds so good. Pretty damn good mic. This is the Wave 1. This one's fucking great. And I actually have the actual, what the fuck is it called? The windsock for the microphone. What's it fucking called? God damn it. You're having a good day? I'm having a day? Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Just as I went to go live, I got a fucking cranking headache. Like a pressure headache almost kind of thing. Hopefully tomorrow is good. Yeah. Yeah, man. Best attitude you could have when it comes to stuff like that. What's butt? Calm down. That's how she butts sometimes. Yeah. Good days and bad days, right? We all do. Passed out at 3 p.m. Woke up at 7, so I'm just fucking behind. Yeah. Don't think I'm doing things tonight. Yep. Might as well just take advantage and play something nice and calming kind of thing. I actually just got Breath of the Wild installed, and nobody wants to watch me play Breath of the Wild, so I've been playing that in my spare time, just
I'd rather stay up here. I can hear water
at night, going to sleep kind of thing.
Do you have any bait?
Wandering around, literally. I just got to the point where I'm down on the second, down off. I got the glider and I got off of the main thing. What did he say?
What do I need? It's at the bottom of the lake. I'm gonna need a hook or something.
A hook or something. What? What is it, Rocco? What? What is it? Hook or something. No. Buy stuff out of it. Okay. A hook or something.
Must be something he's working on.
Must
Must be something he's working on. Seems to be missing a leg. These have got to be a part of that robot. He must use these to fix the other robots.
I don't know you actually click on stuff here. Oh no, you can't. What the fuck's the point of that?
I don't need to speak to him anymore. That's a nice hearing you got there.
What a coincidence. I had same thought before tearing it from Besant's ear.
He gave everybody, I've been friends for like 8 years. He's coming down to visit for the first time. We're gonna have a going to a NASCAR race on Sunday. That's amazing, man. That's awesome. Just a shrinking dart.
Nothing. Never mind.
Did I get a shrinking dart? Oh, look at that. That's fucking amazing, man. I've met one like lifelong Xbox friend in real life, and he actually came to town. We went out and grabbed a beer, and then like 6 months later he moved to town, and I don't think I've seen him since he moved to town, but he's in town.
Can't do it. There's a padlock, but it doesn't seem to have a keyhole.
Okay, so that sounds like fun. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. We're gonna use him for something.
Ah, shut up. I'll take that.
Bandit fella. Wait. I once sold Birch on a Dale Earnhardt Jr. trailer on the Vegas Speedway when I was 16. Best job ever. Got paid $100 cash and at the end bought weed and a bong. Priority sell. That's fucking awesome, man. That's great. We have a carnival kind of thing that comes through every year, and one year me and a buddy got two older guys to convince, or we convinced two older guys to pretend that they were our dads, and they went and told the place that we could work for them basically, and we worked for them for maybe a half an hour, and we both kind of collectively and on our own terms went, this is fucking terrible. Took off like the carnival shirt, threw it at the guy, and like both of us just went, yeah, we quit. No, we didn't talk about it. We just both quit at exactly the same time. It was great.
I can't see anything in there.
So it's great that you had a good story. I had the exact opposite of a good story when it comes to that kind of thing. I still go to that Peach Festival. It's called the Winona Peach Festival. I still go to that every year if I can. It's gotten so big that you have to like take a bus to get into there now and like park somewhere far away and take a bus in, kind of thing. I was trying to traveling circus when I was 18. Does that count? Yes, Gunpowder. Absolutely, that counts. Absolutely, that counts.
He mentioned some bugs under the ice. I don't think so. He's right there.
Look at the bugs out from under the ice. Butt powder. Yes, Bud's butt. Could have easily been snatched up. This is my son, General Cardi.
Z1000 floater oil, dumpers. Looks like an old Russian. I'm not
even
even gonna try
I
to
don't think I need anything. Totally losing track of what I'm actually doing.
I need to get closer. Do you mind if I have a go at fishing?
Do you have any bait?
Oh fuck.
I think I've got something that might work.
Kind of fucked my night up,
Piss
yeah.
anyway. If you catch anything, it is mine.
Hey, let me. Right on. Pretty good. Hey! Ugh. That's exactly what we need.
I'll take that.
Why did we need that? Where are they going? Where are they going? Push down, very good. The rifle back. Okay.
Here you go. All done.
Did you get the bullets?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Fucking nice one. Cheers for that.
There's something I should probably tell you.
Yeah.
I think you might have tampered with the
Oh,
macro
Jack, my kid's VR. Try Skyrim VR. It's
Yeah,
still full
just,
price.
Be careful with it. That's one main objective down.
Is
One
there
to
any
go.
versions on the high seas, if you know what I mean? Do people crack VR games? People crack everything, what am I even saying? Of course there's a cracked version of Skyrim VR. Losing track. Get the rifle back, yep. First step's find some bugs. Aim across some biddies at the bottom of the river. These will do, and the spotter and the gate. By the way, I just have to wake my way to the building through the town gates. Through here. Saw something that looked like I could pick it up. Yeah. Go, man, go.
This is pretty warm.
I don't want to buy it again. Yeah. 4,000 hours in that game. No shit. I got like 1,000 into Fallout 4. I never put really that much into.
The spot has been dealt with. I'll go wait by the green gate in the center of town when I'm ready.
I'm not ready. That's it. That's the only thing. I'll go to the big green gate and see what happens next. Yep. I have 3 copies of it, and I've never played through it. Oh, Fallout 4. Oh yeah. Or of Skyrim.
Yes, yes.
No, you played through Skyrim,
Not
of course.
the only one who needs attention. I was on my way down when the entire
Launched,
building
like,
started
Oh, it's over
buzzing
the
with
last 12 years. Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
it
no
even
shit.
safe to be
But
up
still,
here?
not paying.
Probably.
Not putting that much money into that game again. I totally get that.
Yeah, you should probably watch out that they haven't laid eggs already.
What are you talking about?
Skyrim for me, have not played it. Yeah.
There's only one type of insect active in
I
these
have
parts
at
this
least.
time of the year.
I think I bought it twice too myself at least.
Thousands of eggs
And I've
within
only
days.
played
By the end of the week, your entire building
10 hours, maybe total altogether.
Just my
Maybe.
What are we supposed to do?
3 copies, yeah.
I don't know. I can't be sure unless I see him first.
One
Fine.
on Epic.
Both of you, follow me.
TES? TES?
Matilda, when will we see Papa?
Soon.
Matilda.
First, I need to
Oh,
get
Elder
a few
Scrolls.
things.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking
Thank
of
you.
your father,
Good addition and another one on
was the
Steam,
last time
yeah.
you saw him?
My birthday. He brought me a cake with a
I'd
horse
say
on
probably
it.
one on 360, one on Xbox One.
That's nice. Where do you post your letters to?
I have one that can be installed right now on
The address.
Game Pass kind of thing too.
Where
So
do you send them?
Mama sends them.
Does he ever tell
Not
you
that I
where
paid
he
for
lives
that
now?
What is that?
Oh, a checkpoint. Look, Anna, I need you to sit there and be really, really quiet, okay?
Is this another game?
Exactly. Show me how
I
quiet
want to
you
give
can
another
be.
roll with mods. Hit me up. I can put you some amazing and cool ones. I think I did the whole Thomas the Tank Engine,
Anyone in
the
there?
common hilarious ones, if anything.
Доброе утро. Документы не нужны. Ты можешь въехать.
But they do have
Wait a
I
sec.
used to work too much and drink way too
funny
much, yeah. Yeah, there was a big portion of time where I missed a lot of stuff.
Вам что-то
Same
нужно?
and same, yep.
Got that
Same
in
and same as well.
English?
Вы можете
And then I
проехать.
I got right back into it. I just
Is anyone
started
else
playing
back
games all
there?
the time. So
Вы создаете препятствия. Двигайтесь.
Matilda?
Not now, Anna.
and me and a buddy that I was working with at the time were game sharing, and what I didn't buy he would, and
Understand
what he
him?
didn't buy I would, so we just had every fucking new game that came out for
Okay,
years and
thanks.
years and years.
Удачи вам.
So, your dad taught you to speak Russian, did he?
He did. When he was home with us, he would teach me new words every
have
day.
Or 75-ish on
Matilda, I'm hungry.
Xbox that
All right.
installable at any time.
Let's see what we've got here.
Something like that.
One thing. Before you enter, do not touch or talk to any of the prisoners. And you, просто давай им кушанье. И заткни рот.
Что я сделала? Я ничего не говорила.
Ну давай, Дима, открывай.
These fucking bugs! Ah, the food is here. And who is he?
In Australian or Russian? Yes. It's
He is going to help us with our
it's
insect
based in the
problem.
future, right? So it's kind of like the two have merged together almost, like Russia became the superpower and
Hand them over.
there
I
are
don't think
people
so,
fighting
mate.
it,
I
kind
need these for the job.
of.
You need pistol
isn't.
and automatic weapon for
It's like a
bugs.
cheesy movie, it absolutely is, yeah.
Hand them over.
You will not
This
ask
is- It was like an interactive movie at first, and now it's kind of become more of a play
Here we
this
are.
part, here's a cutscene, play this part,
play
here's a
one last
cutscene,
game?
but
Okay. All I need you to do is sit here quietly for
Australia,
5
the future.
minutes.
Yeah, pretty
Easy,
much.
right?
Pretty much exactly it, yeah.
And whatever you do, don't open the door for any strangers. I'll be back before you know it.
Yeah, he kind of
Gee,
gets like tricked into a
let's get you
fallout
so
shelter,
excited.
basically, kind of thing. And then wakes up. Not wakes up, just survives
So
until they
much
let him
has
out. And when they let him out, it's like 130 years later or something like that, or
Yeah.
100 years later.
So I was told. Is Pindo in
The
his box?
motherland Aussie, yeah.
Haven't heard?
About...
The last any of us saw, he was headed to the hill, but he never returned.
Fucking idiot.
But no matter.
Her sub story is just pushing the actual story along. It hasn't been all that funny or anything, but
I see. And I'm guessing neither you or this outsider noticed what's hovering up
kids to
there.
bed lurking for a few. Thank you,
Who do you
Atomic. Appreciate you, my
geniuses
dude.
reckon that belongs to?
Enjoy. Enjoy.
Yanivi.
Hey, I'm just chilling.
Before you get started, you need to have a word with the Capitan. Capitan Maxim. He will want to know about your presence here.
Felix, you have brought us a visitor. Who is this young man?
Capitan, this is an exterminator. He has come to help us with our insect problem.
Come to help, has he? What an amazing stroke of good fortune. Just as we are presented with a problem, a solution introduces itself. What do we call that, Felix?
A coincidence.
A coincidence, yes. Очень приятно. Quite a coincidence. And you, young man, what would you call this?
Wash your jacket, old man.
I don't know what you'd call it, but I'm here for these bugs. You want me to get rid of them, or?
Bоже мой! Aren't you the impertinent one? Do not worry.
He literally
about
does
the
have
bugs.
stains all over himself too, aside from the blood.
Be here for much longer. Now, step here for a moment. Take a look at the town. Tell me, what do you see?
Buildings, people, snow.
Very observant. And what is that, ever so slightly, above the buildings, people and snow?
You mean that little white thing? I have no idea.
It's a surveillance drone, Durak.
Drone? What's a drone?
A sense of humor? Ha!
Night, bud.
An important quality for where you are going, young man.
Second time he's gotten butted in the back of the head.
I'm going to get my friends, and then we're out of here.
And
If I were
we're out
you,
of here.
I'd forget about any thoughts of fighting. Grab your family and leave.
My family is up there!
They took your family?
They took almost everyone in the town. Slave traders started taking people away days ago. We must help them.
We? You're fucking legless.
No,
You're not
you-
helping anyone. Stay here and sleep
He
it off.
said it too.
I'll be back soon.
He's
Nice and slow too. A knife. I made a couple shorts of this on my YouTube channel that are of the funny stuff that
who's in
actually
charge
happened.
here?
And they're actually doing
Don't know,
well.
mate. We're just visiting. Seems the fellas on the hill up there are
well,
calling
3 out
the
of 5
shots.
of them are doing
Describe them.
They call themselves the Kabota. Some are still guarding the town.
Common bandits, thieves, murderers, slavers. They are brazen operating this close to our border.
Have any of you seen this man?
No. Who is he?
Sir, have you seen this man?
Let me see. Yes, he went up there to find the American, but also my family. Maybe you can help him.
I want 2 teams. One for the town, the other for the building. Baikov, you lead the team headed to the hill. Take the building at all costs. Private, you go with them. Children, clear the town. Remember the primary objective. Move out.
He's in trouble.
Let's go.
That's not a knife.
Wakey, wakey. Hey, wake up.
If someone knocks me on the head one more fucking time.
So, what are you in for?
Hey, you're American.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I was
Good for the town.
looking for you.
Huh. Aren't you glad you found me?
What is this place?
It's sort of a halfway house between wherever you were caught and the shithole they're gonna sell us to.
My arms. I can't feel anything.
Yeah, these degenerates have great imaginations. They've injected your arms and my legs with an anesthetic of some sort. All you can do is wait. So, anyway, here I am. How can I help?
We heard an American in this town could help us travel. We want to head north. You're him, right? Pindo, is it?
Yeah, that's me. But I'm not much use to anyone in here. Figured my business partner would be along at some point to save the day.
And who's that?
That's Alex. He was an old friend.
Well, let's not end up like that then. I think I can get us both out of here.
In this condition? What did they inject you with? Sounds better than whatever they used on me.
Hey, you two, shut up in there.
Oh, what is that smell? Haha, looks like someone's got themselves into a little bit of mischief. All right, fellas,
Agreed.
I'm stuck. I need to get out of this cell. Oh, such an awful place. We simply must leave. There's a guard out there. He's probably got some keys we can use. Sounds like a plan. We could try taking his keys without him knowing, and then... Nah, no time for mucking around. We can't take any chances. We won't take any chances. Follow me, blockhead. All right, here it is. All I want you to do is go down there and push his gun up as fast as you can. Too easy. Okay, and then what? And then we get his keys. Trust me. Okay, here goes. It's too bad for you. I gave him both barrels.
These guys are great.
No ammo left in that thing. But then, why would you need a shitty little gun like that when you got a friend like me? Yeah, thanks for that.
Was I asleep? How the fuck did you do that?
Let's make a deal. I'll get you out of this place, and you help us with some
Oh, you
transport.
can't move his arms.
Get me out of this place, I'll help you with anything you need, but how are we supposed to get around when we're still pumped full of anesthetic?
Dunno. We'll come up with something.
Tied together or something like that. Oh, no. I know.
Следите за окнами. Мы пройдем через парадную дверь. Приготовьте взрывчатку. It smells fantastic. How is it, Yakov? Very good, sir. My favorite. Where is Anatol?
He probably wandered off into the town again.
Capitan, soldiers have arrived below.
The rebel?
No, sir, soldiers.
All of you, to your positions. Stay away from the windows. And somebody, find Anatoly. Immediately. 3, 2, 1.
Ай, блядь. Бывай, сукин!
Очисти здание! What is the matter with you? Are you ill?
Sir, the food.
To the roof! All of you!
Sir, my insides!
Что происходит?
More. I need
can have more when you have earned more.
I'll do anything. Please. Just more.
Do you know how lucky you are to be here? Do you know what has become of those you once called friends and family? If you ask me one more time, I promise you will find out.
We already used that bot? And the fucking wombat's asshole. I think the bot should be a good.
Hello, miss.
Shh! Keep it down.
Oh, I apologize. Why are we whispering?
Look at this.
My goodness, is that a toe?
I'm sad to say that it is. It's Michael's toe.
It's what? Shh! This cannot stand!
Shut up! You're being too bloody loud.
Miss! I demand you tell me who is responsible immediately.
He's below us. He's hurting someone else, just like he hurt Michael. How about we hurt him instead?
Aha! I've got you now!
Please, no!
How do you like that?
That sounds complicated.
We need a weapon.
Or my detonator.
The detonator? For what?
Well, it is the reason they put me in here. The explosives. I just finished hiding them all over the basement level when I came to find my friend. Then I was spotted. God, right there. All I had to do was just flick a switch and it'd be over for these guys. But I misplaced it somewhere.
You were gonna blow it up with the townspeople inside?
Which townspeople? Most have been sold to slavers already. The rest are either waiting to be slaves, dead, or worse. What do you think they've been doing with the women up here since they were all taken? They'd be doing them a favor.
Well, we'll have to do without it.
Hey, who let you out of your hole?
Ha! Look who's stuck again. That guy over... let me guess. That guy over there's in your way. You're too fucking useless to do anything about it, and it's up to me and this idiot to clear a path. Yeah, pretty much. Let's hop to it then. I'm not hopping anywhere. After last time, I won't help you ever again. Don't be like that. I hate to break it to you, but if he doesn't make it, we won't make it either. Why don't you give me a hand this one last time, and then I'll never ask for your help again. How's that sound? Do you promise? Oh, I fucking promise. Well, if it's for one last time, okay.
You fucking promise.
What do I need to do? That's more like it. Here, grab this. On the count of 3, go as fast as you can in that direction. And you might want to close your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Now that is it. Next time, do your own dirty work. You fucking whinger.
Did I just fall asleep again?
Yeah, you dozed off. Maybe it has something to do with those drugs in your legs.
Двигайтесь! Проверьте свои углы!
Похоже, чисто. На земле тела.
Это может быть ловушка. Убедитесь, что они мертвы.
Подкрепление прибыло!
Какого хрена? она пішла, а, сука? Тепер, сволочь, стухни!
Ah, Matilda.
Salt figments. Let's try.
Oh, you're still here? Yep. If I'm being honest, mate, I'm getting a bit sick of this. How do you think I feel? I can't even move these fucking things. So, that woman over there, mind giving her a hand? A woman, hey? Yeah, I see. Not bad, huh? She's got some nice tips. Just go and help her, would ya? Oh, of course, sir. Sorry, sir. 3 bags full, your highness. Come along, you. What? Me? You said you'd never ask for my help again. And I don't remember asking. Now get your ass over here, or I'll stab you in the fucking eye. I knew you couldn't be trusted. Give her a hand, he said. Yeah? Hold him down. There. A hand. You are deranged. Poor hand. Sitting there all by himself. Let's give him a friend. Please. Please don't. You're out of your mind. He's mind. Good idea. Oh, God, no. I think I'm gonna be sick. I won't hold him down any longer. Like I needed you to do that anyway. Hold him. Hold what, you idiot? You need your head examined. Once again, my friend, I have saved the day. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye.
What the hell keeps happening?
Yeah, weird, huh?
Who did this? Did you do this?
Never mind that. You're okay now, right?
Yeah, she's okay.
Didn't I tell you to wait for me? Why are you on the fucking floor, you fucking idiot?
Yes, Matilda, hello, I am doing well. Thank you for asking.
My arms are full of sedatives. So are his legs. Probably best if we focus on getting out of here, though.
Fine. Where's Alex?
He, didn't make it.
Really? We can't go that way. Christ knows how many are making their way up.
Well, there's only one way we can try.
Ray, take this. Let's go.
Ray?
There are too many of them. There is no way out.
Ray.
Вооруженный неприятель располагается на крыше. Это не цель.
Подтвердите, вооруженный противник не является целью.
Принято.
Действуйте.
Get back, you filthy cockroach!
Неприятель уничтожен.
Wait, that guy. He's the one in charge of these bandits.
Don't! I beg of you! Please! Whatever you did, it does not matter. Those men in the town? Lowly recruits! Degenerates! All of them! That is why I sent them there. In the cold. Expendable. You did me a favor. Please. There are many of us. Everywhere. We can help you. Just let me go.
Shut the fuck up.
Поехали!
You think we should jump from this height?
Well, we can't go back that way. Have you got a better plan?
Стойте! Цел находится снаружи. Рядовой, мы будем держать эту позицию. Взять его живым.
Go!
No, wait! Ow! My back!
Down there, quickly!
Look, the gate. If we can open it, we can make it to the car.
How do we open it?
Look, 3 levers. I'll get the first one. Matilda, you get the second. Ray, you get the third. Okay. 1.
good one. Hurry up!
Ray, part 3, now.
I can't. It's impossible.
Put some fucking effort into it.
You can keep asking, but it's not gonna happen.
Get out of the damn way. I'll do it myself. You're really starting to annoy me.
Aha! If it isn't the little rat who started this entire mess, where are you going?
There he is.
Who are these two?
It's the American. I need you to carry him, and we need to keep moving.
All right, up you come.
There's the car. Go!
It's
I
fantastic.
think the feeling in my arms is coming back.
Yeah, I'm starting to get a little tingle. Oh, yeah, definitely a tingle.
Come on, little girl. Open the door. I will give you a nice present.
Oi, dickhead!
What the?
Private report.
Sir, the target has
That's
escaped.
crazy gun.
He is fleeing to the north with an armed escort.
Damn it! If we send an entire team north, we will be in violation of the border agreement. I am sending 2 cruisers. Pursue the target.
Understood.
In private, I am trusting you to handle this. Do not fail me.
You understand what is at stake?
Yes, sir.
Matilda, there was a man, and he...
Anna, I need you to sit with this nice lady and keep quiet.
Hello.
Hi.
Where are we off to?
You wanted to go north, right?
Right.
Buckle up!
Close your eyes, little one.
You there! Step out of the car!
North, after that car. Now, move it.
Bomb.
I will make you pay for this, rat. If it's the last thing I do.
Got half a face. Got half a mind.
What the hell happened back there? Was that the MSS? What did you do?
What did I do? Oh, that's nice, because if something ever goes wrong, I have to be the one to blame. Do you even recall why I was stuck in that dump to begin with?
Yeah, okay.
What? You don't want to go over that again?
Those guys might have been after us.
Yeah? And who are you, anyway?
We're from the other side of the border. We just wanted to get out of there.
I bet there's more to it than that. Illegal border crossings would hardly be a concern for the MSS these days. Why would they care?
Well, I had to do away with a few of them.
Them?
Soldiers, I guess. REAF, RAEF, or whatever they're bloody called.
Ah, right. So, a little bit of murder, some illegal border crossing followed by wreaking absolute havoc back there. Just some run-of-the-mill, everyday, petty crimes. The usual. Good one, Ray. I can see why you've allowed them to tag along.
The guy saved my life. What was I supposed to do?
Bloody kidding.
Oh, give me a fudging break.
For your sake, we'll try to get them out of this mess. But that's it. We've got enough shit on our plates.
Pull over your car immediately.
What is she saying? Pull over, now!
She's saying to pull over.
Why aren't they shooting at us?
today. Get rid of them, would ya?
Piss off. Stop following us.
Over!
Fine. You fucking asked for it.
This goes to stuff.
Not now, Anna.
Six-more beacons have pinged the subject. It's certain to be headed in your direction.
How's that detachment coming?
ETA, 7 minutes.
Put it in a holding pattern. Ready to deploy on my order.
Understood. While I've got you, did you take the Colonel's car? He's not taking it very well.
Who the bloody hell does she think she is? Tell her to get her ass back here, now!
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? You're breaking up. What have we got here?
I think we lost them.
What's that up there? Is that a roadblock?
It might be. It wasn't there on my way down. It doesn't look official.
Can't you go around it?
There could be anything under that snow. We should take our chances with the bridge.
Okay, fellas, get ready for it. Can we help you?
I believe one of you can.
She looks like an AFS officer. Don't do anything stupid. What's the matter with ya? Your car stuck? You want help pushing it out of the way?
Fortunately, my vehicle is in perfect working order, thank you. Who have you, got in there, if you don't mind me asking?
I do mind. And until I know what this is about, you can stay where you are.
Ah, that sounds fair. I'm Lieutenant Sheila White of the AFS. I work for Division 32. I'm here to investigate...
Division what? Never heard of it. We're with the AEA. Heard of them? And unless you're new to these parts, you know it's best if we all move along before it gets any darker.
Don't worry, I can guarantee your safety.
Oh, that's nice of her.
Are we going home now?
Shh. Get to the point, or get out of the fucking way!
Now what?
Stay calm. It's gonna be all right.
It's okay. I am unarmed. Please, listen to what I have to say.
What the hell is this?
An MSS agent, all the way out here. A little far from home, aren't you?
Sir!
What? Who? Me?
Yes, you. Please, I know who you are. I know where you came from.
So he's the one.
We found your submersible, designation 5225. You were in a GARN survival pod, weren't you?
What else are you
Been
involved
used the hover car before, yeah.
I can help you.
You can't even
They
help
played that
yourselves.
off well too with
He's
the
coming with me.
float-out tire and stuff too.
Designation 5225, selected for GARN trials. I have been on your trail for days. You get angry, correct? Fits of rage you cannot control. Sometimes you do things that seem out of character. You lack empathy.
Other side effects may include amnesia, hair loss, impotence.
And most importantly, there is something else, something you cannot explain. The trials. You are affected in some way, is that right?
Okay, that's enough.
Be advised, the signal has been spotted.
Fuck, that was fast.
Set it down. Releasing detachment in 3, 2, 1.
crazy guys.
The armed forces of Sapporo are in command of this area. Stay calm.
Holy shit.
Remain where you are. You will not be harmed.
Sir, I beg of you. You can benefit what is left of mankind. All you have to do is come with me.
Unit ready.
You, here. Draw your pistol. Load it. Safety off. Hold it up like this. Fire.
What is this madness?
Do you understand now?
She can control them.
Control them? Bullshit. The lunatic blew his brains out. So what? Happens all the time where I'm from.
Ignore her. She doesn't understand. All of these people, none of them can understand. They're not like us. Step outside. Show them.
I wouldn't go out there.
It's okay. They're clearly here for me.
Don't be shy. You can do it. Show them.
My goodness. This is all very riveting, isn't it? What should we do? We've got to show them, I guess. She doesn't seem to be too fond of her little followers over there. Why don't we use them? Well, if they want to see, let's not disappoint them.
Who on earth is he talking to?
Just try to keep your eyes open.
Okay, fellas. Let's make it a good one. A good one, he says. No worries. How can I help? I'm gonna pick my fucking teeth with these cunts. You just stay out of the way. Fine.
Where do you think you're going?
Did that just happen?
Believe it or not, it's happened before.
Good enough for ya?
Is he finished? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's terrible, terrible, terrible.
Ha, I knew it. Now, listen to me. Not too long ago, I was just like you, lingering at a fork in the road without knowing which way to go. But I'm here to help. You can choose to have a purpose, a future.
There will not be a future if you keep serving yourselves. We fight for everybody. It is by our sacrifice that you even have a place to call home. Please, your talents, they can be studied so that others may benefit. Your countrymen, they are dying every day on the front lines. Let me show you what the world is really like.
By now, it's likely that others are aware of your presence in this world. Those who would use your abilities to destroy what little we have created. Don't waste this opportunity. You know what you have to do.
How do we get out of this?
Before I go, I'm going to put you listening.
Eliminating hostile.
Shit. Okay, hold on.
Hostile vehicle incoming. Evacuate the area. Emergency barrier activated. Evacuate at once.
He's fucking junk.
The car's fucked. Leg it. That way.
High damage sustained.
The dog.
Come on.
Running diagnostics.
Inside, everybody. Lock it.
A towel or something. A toilet door. I'll take that. Stone.
What to do with this game too? Another one I was looking at.
I haven't got any cigarettes anyway. Apparently, this
Well,
is
thanks.
bad luck.
Fucking bastard! Rambler 447. It's the 24th of April, 2067. No idea what time it is, but it's dark. I think I'm in a disused subway tunnel
Orphan.
or a shelter of sorts.
I'm about to smoke a bowl with my boo, but I'll be in and out. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Earlier today,
Actually, I
my
think this is
service
coming
vehicle
to an
broke
end
down,
soon, and I will probably be
far from where I'm making this
also
recording.
ending soon.
Some of the track links
If
broke.
I
Generally easy
think
enough
what
to
I'm thinking.
fix. What a giant
Cutting you off
fucking
on one
asshole.
and lo-fi on the other. Well, thanks, dude. I appreciate you, man.
Every time I
Good
try to go out
choices.
there
Good
and fix
choices.
it, the bastard
The
springs
lo-fi,
up
not
out
me.
of the lake and bombards me with rocks and other bits of shit it can find.
Hope you have a good night.
It's too cold for me to try and
I hope the night
get
going
anywhere
good
else
either
on
way.
foot.
It certainly is, man. It
Doesn't
absolutely
seem
certainly.
as if the road above me
Fantastic idea.
gets
Join
much
it.
use. All I have
Is
with
this
me
smoking?
is a packet of chips and my shotgun. I think I'm stuck here. Just as I found the prick of a thing.
Prick of a thing. Found the prick of a thing.
Monday, 25th of April, 2067. I tried venturing further into the station tonight. Thought I might be able to find some food or water. Not a good idea. There seems to be an abundance of supplies littered through various train carts, but something unpleasant is lurking in there. I didn't stay for long. I'm going to try and create a makeshift sign to put up near the road. Maybe I can get someone to stop and help.
Operatably?
Tuesday, 26th. I managed to stay outside long enough to see a car approach. Froze me fucking nuts off in the process. However, the car wouldn't stop no matter how much I signaled it. Little wonder. Bandits are said to be rife out here. They probably assumed I was one of them. It's getting dire now. I haven't eaten anything in days. There's still water coming through the toilets, but
locally.
I haven't been desperate enough to try it yet. I'm gonna go back through the station again tomorrow, see what I can find. What other choice do I have?
Good on the lower tape.
Are you okay?
I'm still trying to get over what happened up there.
Well, I tried to explain before, but
Yeah, it's just...
What do you think we should do next?
Honestly, mate, we got further than I ever thought we would. Regardless of whatever you do, I'm gonna keep moving forward. There's no looking back now.
What about going with either of them? Up there.
Seems like both just want to use you for their own ends. But hey, I'm not in your shoes. It's for you to decide.
Yeah. How you doing?
Tired, sore. Hey, were you really alive before the bombs fell?
Yeah, I was.
It is unbelievable. I wonder where I might be now if we had not crossed paths that day.
How's about the little one? She okay?
She's fine.
What do you think about all of this? The MSS, the AFS, all of this that's going on.
The last few days have been overwhelming. I do not know. I cannot speak for either side.
Okay, just let me know if you need a hand with anything. How you going?
Still a little wobbly, but I'm going.
Any thoughts on what I should do?
What you should do? I'm an American. I've got my own problems. You got any advice from me? Exactly. Listen, you can do whatever you want, but if you come with us, we could definitely use your, well, whatever you call it. It won't be an easy life, but...
What are you telling him? You better not be handing out invitations again.
Oh, just ignore her. She tends to get a little crabby when she's been on the road for days. She'll calm down eventually.
When I'm closer, I can use it. Matilda.
What?
I was just wondering if...
If you should go back out there and join one of those opportunists? Sure. Go for it. See ya.
Alright, never mind. But, why have you got a photo of that guy?
This? What do you care?
I had a run-in with him back in, actually, you know what? It doesn't matter.
You're telling me you met this guy? Where? When?
After the way I left him, it's probably best I don't say.
You know where he is?
You mean so, Davo? Yeah.
Well, where is he?
Open this door immediately or it will be destroyed.
Let's do this the easy way. Fuck! That's it! Off your asses!
Those that are coming with us, this way.
Well, mate, this is it. What's it gonna be?
What are you going to do? Hurry!
There's no time for this shit! You've got a choice to make! Now, make it!
Stand there.
That's right.
Расположился на привал с долгой дороги.
I guess they're gonna make another one. I guess they're gonna make another one. That's how you fucking ended on a cliffhanger.
Весело пляшет Матильда моя. Вот так Матильда.
I knew the credits were coming soon, but I didn't think, like, yeah, that was just kind of building for the last little while. Didn't expect a cliffhanger, me either. I feel like there was a lot of story in the last 45 minutes to an hour. A lot of story. They could have spanned it out over the rest of the game, you know?
Я покажу тебе, дружок, как весело пляшет Матильда моя. Вот так Матильда, да Матильда, весело пляшет Матильда моя. Полезай-ка в мешок, и я покажу тебе, дружок, как весело пляшет Матильда моя. Вдруг явился фермер.
That was definitely enjoyable, though. Definitely enjoyable. Just to say how enjoyable it was. This is the only game I came back and finished. No, Artful Escape I did too, I guess. Everything else I've started and not come back to. So.
Матильда моя, за овцу хошь не хошь, ты на каторгу теперь пойдешь. Ох, весело пляшет Матильда моя. И тогда бродяга
Sneaky
прыгнул в
comedy.
глубину
I should
ручья
have sneaked.
с криком «Живым вам не дамся я!» И с тех пор его песню не раз слыхали у ручья.
Commissioned work. No, none of those are the
моя.
Q and bot. Hoverbike. From Art Station, DeviantArt. That's cool. I got people literally from Art Station and DeviantArt to make the characters for that stuff. That's pretty cool.
Весело пляшет Матильда моя.
Aww. Poor sausage. Wow, that's an old wiener dog though. Three different factions. You can't make it out of there. Adventure continue. Submit vote, like what? That's interesting. Like what the actual sequel might be. Armed Forces of Sapporo. Get your abilities, training, and be part of the most advanced fighting force. Join the Australian Eradication Agency. Move to Sapporo. Accept contracts. Make money. Get on with your life. Sounds almost like what everybody does when they finish the war. Your hands dirty, fight for your country, fight on the front lines and assist the MSS. The AEA is probably the better idea, right? Get on with your life. Submitting my vote. Well, I'm even glad I played this now then. We're still on trail of targets as in 5-5. Learned a great deal about this man throughout our investigations. During the time of the survival pod, he was imbued with incredible mind abilities. He has used the power of his mind among his other capabilities to eliminate at least 45 obstacles over the past several days. Decision-making skills are questionable. I can't read. His choices often result in near-death experiences to himself and those around him. He was able to obtain 60 useful items in his journey. Really proficient in the use of lockpicks. Was I? No, I was not. Helpful. Residents eliminated Nimbin, Koala, and a koala in the courtesy of his stay. Particularly violent, at least on occasion. I wonder how much of this he may have contracted a sexually transmitted disease from a local prostitute. Did I? Didn't sleep with a prostitute. I only hired her to do something for me, I think. She offered me something, but I don't. An explosive device, undetermined origin. C rating, the total score of 88. He was an average candidate. Not seeing value anything is worth. He's required for the trading in order to be considered. That's funny.